Anger is an intense and often overwhelming emotion. It can surge with such force that it seems to drown out all rational thought, leaving us vulnerable to making decisions and statements we might later regret. When we experience anger, our minds are clouded, our judgments are compromised, and our ability to communicate effectively is severely hindered. In such times, the most prudent course of action is to embrace silence. When anger rises, it can distort our perception of reality, leading us to react impulsively. Words spoken in anger are often charged with a raw intensity that may not reflect our true feelings or our long-term intentions. They can hurt others, damage relationships, and escalate conflicts, creating a cycle of negativity that can be challenging to break. By choosing silence in these moments, we create a pause and invaluable opportunity to step back and reassess the situation with a clearer, calmer perspective. This pause is not merely about holding our tongue, but about giving ourselves the space to process our emotions constructively. Anger, when unchecked, can lead to rash decisions and volatile reactions. Silence allows us to take a step away from the immediate emotional storm and engage in a process of introspection. We can ask ourselves critical questions. Why am I feeling this way? What is the underlying cause of this anger? How can I address the issue constructively? This reflective silence helps us move beyond the immediate emotional reaction and consider more thoughtful, measured responses. Moreover, silence in the face of anger provides an opportunity for emotional self-regulation. It allows us to calm our physiological responses, such as the rapid heartbeat and increased adrenaline that accompany anger. During this time, we can engage in calming practices, whether it's deep breathing, meditation, or simply taking a walk. These practices help in dissipating the intensity of anger, bringing us to a place where we can communicate more effectively and resolve conflicts with greater wisdom. Silence also serves as a powerful tool in preserving relationships. When we are angry, our communication is often influenced by our heightened emotional state, which can lead to hurtful or damaging remarks. By choosing to remain silent, we prevent the escalation of conflict and preserve the integrity of our interactions with others. This silence demonstrates a commitment to handling disagreements with respect and consideration, rather than allowing anger to dictate our behavior. In essence, silence when angry is a form of emotional intelligence. It reflects a deep understanding of the importance of controlling our impulses and ensuring that our responses are guided by thoughtful consideration rather than raw emotion. It is a conscious choice to approach conflict with a sense of calm and clarity, rather than allowing anger to dictate our actions and words. This practice not only safeguards our relationships, but also promotes personal growth and emotional maturity, enabling us to navigate challenges with a balanced and composed demeanor. In the quest for truth and understanding, the importance of having complete and accurate information cannot be overstated. Acting or speaking without a full grasp of the facts can lead to significant consequences, ranging from misunderstandings to the spread of misinformation. When we find ourselves in situations where we lack comprehensive information, the wisest course of action is to embrace silence. Silence in the face of incomplete information is an act of prudence and integrity. When we speak without having all the facts, we run the risk of contributing to false narratives or perpetuating inaccuracies. In a world where information spreads rapidly and can be easily distorted, the responsibility to ensure the accuracy of our statements becomes paramount. By remaining silent until we have a complete picture, we safeguard ourselves from inadvertently misleading others or engaging in conversations based on partial truths. Furthermore, when we do not possess all the necessary information, our statements and opinions are likely to be based on conjecture rather than facts. This can lead to a situation where we make claims or draw conclusions that are not only incorrect but potentially damaging. Silence, in this context, serves as a protective measure, preventing us from making assertions that could misinform or create unnecessary confusion. It allows us to avoid the pitfalls of speculation and ensures that our contributions to discussions are grounded in verified and reliable information. Silence also provides the space needed for further investigation and understanding. In many situations, acquiring a comprehensive view requires time and effort. By choosing to remain silent, we create an opportunity for ourselves to delve deeper into the matter, seek out additional sources of information, and gain a clearer understanding of the situation. This approach reflects a commitment to thoroughness and accuracy, valuing the quality of information over the mere act of speaking. In addition, silence when faced with incomplete information fosters a culture of thoughtful communication. It encourages a more measured and deliberate exchange of ideas, where contributions are based on well-rounded knowledge rather than fragmented or biased perspectives. This approach not only enhances the quality of discourse, but also promotes a more respectful and constructive dialogue, where all parties are encouraged to seek out and share accurate information before forming judgments or making decisions. Moreover, remaining silent when we lack the full picture demonstrates humility and intellectual honesty. It acknowledges the limitations of our current understanding and shows a willingness to defer to more informed voices. This humility is a crucial aspect of intellectual growth and personal development, as it allows us to learn from others and improve our knowledge base. By recognizing our own limitations and opting for silence until we are better informed, we embody a spirit of continuous learning and open-mindedness. In essence, silence in the absence of complete information is a powerful practice that upholds the values of accuracy, respect, and intellectual integrity. It prevents the spread of misinformation, encourages deeper inquiry, and fosters a more thoughtful and informed dialogue. This approach not only protects the quality of our contributions, but also enhances our capacity to engage with others in a meaningful and constructive manner. The art of communication is as much about listening as it is about speaking. In our interactions with others, giving them the space to express their thoughts and opinions is not merely a courtesy, it is a profound act of respect and engagement. When others are speaking, silence on our part is a powerful tool that enriches our understanding and enhances the quality of our conversations. Listening actively when others are speaking involves more than just hearing their words. It requires us to fully engage with their perspective, to absorb their message without immediately formulating our own response. This level of attentiveness allows us to grasp the nuances of what is being communicated and to appreciate the depth of the speaker's viewpoint. By remaining silent, we create a space where the speaker feels valued and heard, which in turn fosters a more open and honest dialogue. Moreover, silence during someone else's speech is a testament to our respect for their viewpoints and experiences. It acknowledges that their insights are important and worthy of our full attention. In many conversations, particularly those involving personal stories or complex issues, the act of simply listening can provide significant emotional support. It demonstrates that we value their contributions and are genuinely interested in understanding their perspective, rather than merely waiting for our turn to speak. In addition, maintaining silence while others are speaking allows us to avoid interrupting or derailing the conversation. Interruptions can disrupt the flow of communication and may be perceived as a disregard for the speaker's message. By exercising the discipline to remain silent, we contribute to a more fluid and coherent exchange of ideas. This approach not only improves the quality of the conversation, but also encourages a more collaborative and respectful dialogue. Silence also offers us the opportunity to reflect and process the information being shared. As others speak, we have the chance to consider their points in relation to our own knowledge and experiences. This reflective silence enables us to form more thoughtful and informed responses as opposed to reactive or superficial replies. By taking the time to fully understand the speaker's message, we can engage in more meaningful and constructive conversations. Furthermore, when we are silent while others are speaking, we demonstrate patience and emotional intelligence. It reveals our ability to manage our own impulses and to prioritize the needs of the conversation over our immediate desires. This patience is a critical aspect of effective communication, as it allows us to navigate discussions with empathy and understanding, rather than letting our personal agendas dictate the flow of the interaction. Finally, silence during others' speaking moments helps to foster a culture of mutual respect and collaboration. It sets a precedent for how we expect to be treated in return, creating an environment where everyone feels empowered to share their thoughts and ideas without fear of being interrupted or dismissed. This mutual respect not only strengthens relationships, but also enhances the overall quality of communication, leading to more productive and harmonious interactions. In essence, choosing silence when others are speaking is a practice of deep respect, attentiveness, and emotional intelligence. It allows us to engage fully with the speaker's message, contributes to a more respectful and productive dialogue, and fosters a collaborative and supportive communication environment. By embracing this practice, we elevate the quality of our interactions and build stronger, more meaningful connections with those around us. In times of uncertainty, or when faced with significant decisions, seeking guidance is a crucial step in navigating the complexities of life. Whether this guidance comes from internal reflection, external mentors, or spiritual sources, the process of seeking insight requires a mindful approach. In such moments, silence plays a pivotal role, providing the clarity and space needed to receive and discern guidance effectively. When we are seeking guidance, our minds are often occupied with questions, doubts, and a myriad of considerations. Silence in this context becomes a powerful tool for mental and emotional clarity. It allows us to step away from the noise of everyday life and create a tranquil space where we can focus deeply on our thoughts and feelings. This quietude helps us to tune in to our inner voice or spiritual intuition without the interference of external distractions. In seeking guidance, it is essential to give ourselves the opportunity to listen fully to the insights that may arise. Silence enables us to hear the subtle, often gentle promptings that might otherwise be drowned out by the clamor of our daily concerns. It creates an environment where we can connect more profoundly with our inner wisdom or with the guidance offered by others, allowing us to absorb the full depth of their advice. Moreover, silence during periods of seeking guidance helps us to process and reflect upon the information and insights we receive. It provides the mental space necessary for contemplation, where we can weigh the validity and relevance of the guidance in relation to our own experiences and objectives. This reflection is critical for making informed decisions, as it ensures that the guidance we act upon is not merely accepted at face value, but is thoroughly considered and integrated into our decision-making process. When engaging with external sources of guidance, such as mentors, advisors, or spiritual leaders, silence demonstrates our respect and openness to their input. By listening attentively and without interruption, we honor the value of their perspective and create a more receptive environment for their insights. This respectful silence facilitates a deeper exchange of ideas and ensures that we are fully present during these interactions, enhancing the quality and effectiveness of the guidance we receive. Additionally, Silence during the process of seeking guidance allows us to overcome the noise of conflicting opinions and internal fears. In a world where we are often bombarded with multiple viewpoints and pressures, finding a quiet space to reflect helps us to sift through this noise and focus on what truly resonates with us. It enables us to distinguish between external influences and our own inner convictions, leading to more authentic and aligned decision-making. Finally, silence while seeking guidance fosters a state of humility and openness. It acknowledges that we do not have all the answers and are willing to receive and learn from the wisdom of others or from our own deeper understanding. This humility is an essential component of personal growth and spiritual development, as it opens us up to new possibilities and insights that we might not have considered otherwise. In essence, silence during the process of seeking guidance is a profound practice that enriches our ability to connect with our inner wisdom, receive external advice, and make thoughtful decisions. It provides the mental and emotional space needed for clarity and reflection, ensuring that the guidance we pursue is fully integrated into our understanding and actions. This practice not only enhances our decision-making process, but also deepens our engagement with the sources of wisdom that guide us on our journey. Strategic planning is a fundamental aspect of achieving success and reaching our goals. Whether in personal endeavors, professional projects, or any other area requiring thoughtful consideration, the process of planning our next move demands careful attention and deliberation. In such times, silence becomes an invaluable ally, providing the mental clarity and focus necessary to develop a well-considered plan of action. When we are in the midst of planning our next steps, our minds are often filled with a multitude of ideas, possibilities, and potential obstacles. Silence helps to create a space where we can sort through these thoughts without the interference of external noise or distractions. This period of quiet reflection allows us to engage deeply with our objectives, evaluate various options, and strategize effectively. It is in this calm and undisturbed environment that we can think through the complexities of our plans and make informed decisions. The process of planning often involves analyzing multiple factors and potential scenarios. Silence facilitates a more thorough and systematic approach to this analysis. By removing ourselves from the constant influx of external input, we can focus more intently on each element of our plan. This concentration enables us to identify potential challenges, assess risks, and consider solutions with greater accuracy. It allows us to engage in critical thinking without the pressure of immediate responses or interruptions. Moreover, silence during planning periods fosters creativity and innovation. In a quiet environment, our minds are free to explore new ideas and unconventional approaches. It is often in these moments of solitude that we can tap into our creative potential and generate solutions that might not emerge in a more chaotic or noisy setting. This creative process is essential for developing strategies that are both effective and unique to our specific goals and circumstances. In addition, maintaining silence while planning helps to ensure that our strategies are not overly influenced by external opinions or pressures. When we are constantly surrounded by feedback and suggestions from others, it can be challenging to maintain a clear sense of our own priorities and vision. Silence allows us to stay focused on our personal goals and aspirations, ensuring that our plans align with our true intentions rather than being swayed by external expectations or distractions. Furthermore, silence provides an opportunity for thorough reflection and evaluation. As we develop our plans, it is crucial to periodically step back and consider the implications of our decisions. This reflective silence helps us to assess the feasibility of our strategies, evaluate their potential impact, and make adjustments as needed. It is a time for contemplation, where we can weigh the benefits and drawbacks of our proposed actions and ensure that our plans are well-rounded and realistic. Lastly, silence during the planning phase is a practice in patience and discipline. It demonstrates our commitment to thoroughly preparing for the future rather than rushing into decisions without adequate consideration. This patience allows us to develop more robust and thoughtful plans, reducing the likelihood of unforeseen issues and enhancing our overall effectiveness in achieving our objectives. In essence, silence while planning our next move is a strategic practice that enhances our ability to think clearly, creatively, and critically. It provides the mental space needed to develop well-considered strategies, fosters innovation, and ensures that our plans are aligned with our true goals. By embracing this period of quiet reflection, we position ourselves to make more informed and deliberate decisions, ultimately leading to greater success and fulfillment in our endeavors. In conclusion, the practice of embracing silence in key moments of our lives, whether in anger when lacking information, while others are speaking when seeking guidance, or during planning, serves as a powerful tool for personal growth and effective communication. By choosing silence, we create space for emotional regulation, thoughtful reflection, and deeper understanding. It allows us to engage with others respectfully, make informed decisions, and maintain clarity in our pursuits. This deliberate use of silence not only enhances the quality of our interactions, but also fosters a more disciplined and insightful approach to life's challenges. In each of these situations, silence is not merely the absence of words, but a deliberate choice that contributes to our overall well-being and success. Embracing this practice empowers us to navigate our lives with greater wisdom, intention, and grace.